The church dropout rate among 18 to 25-year-olds has increased from 59% to 64% in the past decade. 67% of Gen Z want Christian churches in their community to offer preaching and programs that help them achieve vocational well-being and purpose. Our young adults are questioning their place in this new reality. How can the church come alongside emerging generations right now and help them navigate change?
The privilege of being here now, moving towards our 10th year, is to see the maturing of the program, to see the constancy, the quality of women and men that come into this program, and certainly the benefit over these nearly 10 years now of watching companies line up now and saying, "You gonna have fellows program again this year? I get first dibs." So we're recruiting men and women here that are not just hireable, but are greatly desirable.
What that gives to an employer is really powerful in terms of a young person who is ready to work and make a difference in their company. It is all-encompassing. It's not just in the office from 9 to 5. For me, from what I've seen, it really exceeds the bounds of that 8-hour workday.
The Fellows brings the kind of person that we want in our organization, who is looking to live out character, looking to live out mission in the context of our business.
I've had the privilege of being with 3 or 4 different companies. Every single company we've hired a fellow, both while they're in the program and then afterwards. To hear from others in the company voice the maturity, the servant-like attitude that fellows have based on wrestling with hard topics early on in the program so that they can be their best selves and their full selves when they show up at work.
What I learned through Fellows is that it's a lot less about the actual job that I have and more, how am I stewarding myself and how am I doing the work in front of me? And so I've thought a lot about what does it look like in the workplace to start from a level of compassion and to start from a place of empathy when that's not the norm.
The biggest thing I learned from the Fellows program was empathy, and work isn't just a compartment of our lives that is separate from our faith. And in fact, it's a great opportunity to live out our faith that I think have not only impacted my work, but just all areas of my life.
It's been really interesting to see how a lot of the conversations we had as fellows have become conversations that I have day to day with my students. These are things that they're wrestling with, things that they're experiencing or seeing in their lives and trying to figure out if their faith speaks to those. And so it's helpful to have that foundation to be able to speak to the situations that these students are in.
When we have a fresh set of eyes, we have new energies coming in with our fellows. That's huge when they come in and they're able to just immediately contribute to the youth program. The retention with our fellows here at West End has been incredible, to the point that not only are they volunteers, but the number of fellows that we've hired on staff.
When we hosted a fellow, we had kids ages high school, middle school, elementary, younger elementary, and the impact on all those different stages of life, including my husband and me. Just huge impact on our family, and the way he knows my kids is amazing.
I think all of the churches can attest to the level of engagement the fellows have with their youth. It's amazing.
They're living out what they've been learning in 9 months of how can you leave a place better? How can you cause flourishing to occur, whatever your vocational involvement is.
Hey, why do you invest in the Fellows program? I was like, man, it's totally been worth it. The fruit that has come over the past, 9 years has been pretty incredible.
There is an opportunity before us to engage the young adults who are wanting a specific direction. They want to live lives of flourishing, and we have an opportunity as a church, as a community, to come alongside and equip, pour into, and it's encouraging for folks my age and older for us to realize that there are generations of young adults who love Jesus and who want to follow him. And one of the biggest gifts that the Nashville Fellows Program gives our church communities as well as greater Nashville is this installation of hope.